Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I have got a pair of boxing gloves from the Anthony Joshua Ajbxng range, and I want to go through what makes up these gloves and how I feel about them. Now, Anthony Joshua, obviously I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua. In previous video when he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., I was gutted, and I was gutted for a number of days after because I couldn't believe that he'd lost. I like what he stands for, I like his attitude, I like how he boxes. He's quite a stylish guy as well. He wears Under Armour boxing boots, which I would love to have a pair of those Under Armour boxing boots. He wears Under Armour t-shirts, they look great. And lots of the stuff that he does just looks very, very stylish. So I was very excited when I heard that he was bringing out his own range, putting his logos on there, and I was really looking forward to what they were going to produce. So these are the top range gloves that Ajbxng are doing, and let me just go through everything about these gloves. So first of all, I've gone with the white pair, okay, and these are 60 English pounds. Okay, these are the top version of the gloves that Ajbxng do. They do a couple of other versions of gloves which are cheaper in price than these. But I'll just bring that around. Ajbxng with the Ajbxng, and I'll just read off the back there. Produced by Anthony Joshua, suitable for amateur, sparring and professional, up to 80 kg. These are a 14-ounce glove and they only come in 14 ounce. It's got size L on there, so size large. Technical details: leather construction, injected moulded foam, compact shape, lightweight design for both ring and bag work, shock absorbing wrist padding and lace up closure. And then at the bottom there you've got www.anthonyjoshua.com. On there as well it has got 1 more hour, 1 more day, and that's sort of their strap line. So instead of it being 24/7, they've gone with 258, which again is 1 more hour and 1 more day, and that's where they've got that 258 from. So without further ado, let's get them out of the packaging. You've got there to keep the gloves in there. Let's bring them out and see what they've done and what you're getting for your £60. So let's just bring them out, give them your first look at them there. Obviously I've sort of tried them on, I've had a little practice in them as well. This is not the first time I've got them out of the packet. And there you go, you can see there from the shape of the glove how they are. And you've got that Ajbxng on the back. You've got 258, 1 more hour, 1 more day on the back of there. And when you go onto the website for these gloves, it does say that these are professional grade boxing gloves in white. You can also get them in red. Let me just start off by saying that these are not professional grade boxing gloves. In my opinion, for £60, these are little more than a toy in terms of boxing gloves. There is many gloves out there that are worth £60, worth more than £60, and are charged at £60. These are charged at £60, and I would say realistically, without that badge on, these are a glove that are probably worth £25 to £30 English pounds. They've put that badge on, so you are paying for that badge, you are paying 30 to 35 English pounds for the fact that it's got Ajbxng on. And it's a really disappointing thing, because the bottom line is that they've had a massive opportunity here. Anthony Joshua could have bought out a fantastic pair of gloves with his sort of styling and his branding, and I think they would have been superb. £60 is not a lot of money for a boxing glove, I understand that. But let me tell you, there is a lot of gloves out there that for £60 that are just way better than what they've produced here. If I can just list off, you've got Chaos gloves at £65, way better than these gloves. You've got Unified Boxing Apparel, do gloves between £50 and £60, way better than these gloves. Then you go to like Valor Strike, and if you remember the Fire Fists and the all black gloves that I reviewed before, and they're sort of £40–45, those gloves are way better than these gloves. And then we go all the way down to Velo, and Velo produce some great gear at great prices, and their leather sparring gloves are around 33–34 English pounds. Those Velo gloves are way better than what has been produced here. If I just show you round, you can almost see from the shape. You could see from the pictures on the website, to be fair, that these looked almost toy-like. They are in leather, I'll give them that. They have got the branding on there, but you can see that they're not great made when it comes to the construction, and I will go through further in the close-ups so you can see the quality of these gloves. So Ajbxng on the back there, that's the branding, and then you've got the 258 1 more hour 1 more day on the wrist. And as I bring this round, just to give you a close-up of the stitching and of the leather, and you can see that there's little bits of sort of marks on them already, just to show that they're not made of great leather. Bring that round as well, so again you can see there's the padding, and it is a big bulbous padding, but it doesn't feel that protective. It feels cheap, the glove feels cheap, I have to say. Bring it round on this particular one, you've even got an indent there where the padding is almost failed already, so that's not great. I'm going to concentrate on the other one to give them the benefit of the doubt, just in case that one glove was sort of a dodgy glove. Again, you can see like little marks that are there on the outer leather, and then bring that round again, marks again here, little bobble there. They just don't feel quality. As I bring it round, I'll show you the inside again. The inside is a cheap material. You've got some thick padding at the rear there, but that's a cheap material that will break after not very long. There's the laces there. Bring that up as well. There's some air holes at the top. Bring it all the way around. Some soft, very soft padding on the front. Let me put it on. Okay, it just feels like a really bulbous glove at the back. Look at how much padding is at the rear of the hand. Then you've got that wrist. The wrist is probably the best thing about the glove at the rear there. You can open your hand up, which I always look for, as you know. Not particularly comfortable in the fist area or the fingertip area. As I say, that padding is very soft, very toy-like. I don't know how long that padding will last when it comes to punching a bag or to punching somebody. The thumb, again, not particularly, right at the end, not particularly that comfortable. And again, a very big, bulbous thumb when it comes to the padding. When it comes to the weight, these are a 14-ounce glove. I have weighed them, 13.5 ounces for the left and 13 for the right. 13.5 is neither here nor there, that's a little bit out, but the 13 for the right glove, a whole ounce out from the indicator, that's not great. And obviously the two different gloves are different weights as well, 13.5 and 13, so consistency wise not brilliant. As I bring this round, you can see that you got in there, you've got that made in Pakistan label and 14 ounce. And there is a lot of gloves that I like that are made in Pakistan. You can get some excellent gloves from Pakistan, but these are some of the poorer quality Pakistan made gloves, and it just feels like what they've tried to do is to get a glove out there and take advantage of the stylish Ajbxng brand and then try and lift the glove up. But in reality, you cannot dress it up any more than I've already stated. You know, this is a poor glove with AJ branding on. So to sum up, as a massive Anthony Joshua fan, I am disappointed by these gloves. These gloves are the top range gloves that this range do, and they do pairs at around £40, which presumably are worse than these gloves. I am going to put up the Fit to Box rating cards on the screen now and just go through for you. So I would say style wise, these gloves, I'm going to give it 70 out of 99, and that is a low score. Yeah, the styling is improved by the fact that they've got Ajbxng on, but really the shape of the gloves and how they are, I'm struggling when it comes to style, and I have given that 70. When it comes to comfort, they're an okay glove, you know, nothing great. They're not special in any way. They're not super uncomfortable, but I'm struggling again to give it more than 75 out of 99 on the comfort. Durability wise, you'll have seen the little sort of marks and the little bits of finishing on these gloves that leads me to believe that these gloves wouldn't last too long, and so I've gone with 72. In sparring, you've got that big soft padding, but I'm not convinced that these are going to be a great sparring glove. Yeah, you can open your hand up, which is something I always look for, but again, I've given it 76 for the sparring, but again, I wouldn't say that these are going to be brilliant in sparring, probably just okay. On the bags, again, I've given 74, just because I think that the padding in there and how they're constructed, I'm not sure how long these gloves are going to last for you. And then value for money, as I've said before, I've given it 69 out of 99, which is a super low score, because as I say, without the Ajbxng branding, £60 is a lot of money for this type of glove, and you can get lots of other gloves out there for £60 which are way better. So 72.6, and it's a pretty disappointing score. If you look at my top 10 lace-ups that I did, you will see the scores of those top gloves are much better than the scores that I've given in the individual segments for these gloves, but also overall. As I say, a disappointing 72.6 for these gloves, and these could have been way better. Anthony Joshua could have bought out something and put his name to something that would have been amazing. As it is, they're okay. You know, would I buy them? Not without the branding. People, if you're an Anthony Joshua fan and you want Ajbxng on your gear, some people will buy them, but in terms of quality, for what you're getting for your money, then I don't think that they're worth the £60 price tag. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.